Okay, and now we are back in Anno 2070, the campaign, and we are going forward with the main mission that we are having. And I want to try a few more things, because still we have here quests that did not get triggered properly. And I read a suggestion in the comments that connecting everything via roads might do the trick. Which, obviously, as we can see here,
inefficient trading route. No goods available.
it doesn't. This is simply a broken quest. Yep, not even connecting it to the main warehouse does the trick. And here is actually not possible to build a road over there, so...
I'm counting on you, so don't screw up.
Yeah, I wouldn't screw up if you would just let me do things. But hey, good to know that the pile of rubble belongs to the genius population class. Okay, so yeah, there's still nothing we can do here, so we just have to wait until we have our container ships finished. So... 1, 2, 3... Hey, at least we got executives, right? So here everything seems to be fine.
Completed.
Passages and so on are also
Warning.
rising.
Production halted. Global Trust specifications. 100% satisfied. Supply.
Yeah, I'm not done yet. I still need things.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available. Registering new vehicle.
So maybe finishing this mission will in the end allow us to go for tax.
Have you completed the quest satisfactorily? We don't have time for failure. Strindberg had his chance. I think it's best if you take over the construction of the fleet from him. Don't disappoint me too. Our military experts have determined the minimum requirements for the Armada for the planned attack. I'm transferring the data to your system.
Request for war fleet received. Production of weapon systems requires the mining of uranium. Scanning for deposits.
Well, this is now rather obvious what we have to do.
Registering new vehicle. Transport of goods on trading route. Negative.
Wait a second.
Warning. Production halted.
Do we now have one ship too many? Apparently we do.
I just called the board and reported our team problems. They have agreed to slight...
And how am I supposed to take over?
Warning. Fire alarm. Potential cause. Arson. Extinction measures urgently.
Well, good thing we built our little fire stations, right? Okay, create the facilities for building a war fleet. Take over Mr. Strindberg's uranium plants. I think we need a few building materials here. Okay, then let's give it all the resources it needs.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available.
So, we don't need that mining site.
Attention. Epidemic alert. Population in a critical state of health. Expansion of healthcare recommended.
Well, good thing I already did that. So, and that shall also be our thumbnail, unless I find something better along the way. Oh yeah, soon the building materials will arrive. I mean, that ship here is basically full. Okay, and what do we have here? That is a coal mine.
Transport of goods on trading route. Negative.
Well, I cannot build Colossi yet, because I need the heavy weapons production.
Production started. Uranium. Scan completed. No enemy air units located in the sector. Scan completed. No enemy submarine.
I register activity on your base. Frantic prevent.
Okay then, so here we have heavy weapons. Do we need the fuel element factory? Nope, we actually don't.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available. Alert. Explosion registered. Position.
The neighbors also think we have it good here.
Mayday! We are under attack. The ship has been hit several...
So, and you need 20 tons of tools, 20 tons of wood. So, apparently, Strindberg is sabotaging us. Surprise Pikachu face!
Transport of goods on trading route. Negative. Warning. Production halted.
You really fulfilled my request?
And that was really Mr. Strindberg? And I always thought he was an ally of the company.
I hate disloyalty. Strindberg will be made to answer for his crimes. Bring me the traitor.
Registering change in demographics.
These instructions come directly from the board.
Well, at least we got here an island with copper.
What can I tell Director? The board will be most pleased. Totally unacceptable. Mr. Strindberg has proved to be a bitter disappointment. But that will be his last attempt at sabotage. That I can guarantee.
I have a question still. What are we now going to do with that heavily reduced fertility here? Yeah, the eco balance is reduced until the disaster is over. We get corn seeds. Ah.
So, what's up? The organization thanks you.
Eco balance. Values rising.
Okay, so that helps.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available. Warning. Production halted.
Oh, look at that. Our eco balance
Warning.
is positive
Supply
again.
of drinks approaching exhaustion.
Yeah, you can all die for all I care.
Attention. Population leaving the city.
Good.
Transport of goods on
I mean, what I
train
could do, however, is I
Negative.
could move the plastics industry to the other island, but I don't think that would be sufficient. So, tycoon engineers, we need more. Okay, then, guess it's time for upgrades.
Warning.
So we don't need
Production
these normal
halted.
weapons. Right, getting that island actually gives us an opportunity. The main issue that I had in the last episode was that we were not getting enough sand. But we got 2 additional river slots now. So, new trade route. 03 heavy weapons sand. And there you're going to load in all the sand that you can get. And all the heavy weapons. And the will will end allow us to heavily increase our eco population.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available.
Yeah, blah blah, no goods available, kiss my ass.
Warning. Production halted.
Okay then, so the amount of engineers that we are getting is now on the rise. We've got 2 more sand extractors, maybe we can get rid of that one. I also built here a flour mill.
Game saved. Inefficient trading route. No goods available.
Oh, let me guess. We need coal, and we don't need that fisherman's hut. So, coal is being connected. We need iron. Get here our normal iron smelter. We have here the explosives factory and an arsenal. Yeah, that should do the trick. So with that, we should now be able to produce heavy weapons in the arsenal, where we can now focus again on getting all the good stuff. I mean, we are overproducing now basically everything. And that will allow us to get a proper population. We will then update our industry.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available.
Yeah, better tested. I do not aim on doing anything of
Production
that
breakdown.
right now, Mr. Thorn. So I could afford that, but I also want my war fleet to be way bigger.
What should I say? I'm doing great.
Okay, then that looks like we got all the basic buildings. Okay, from time to time another residence is popping up.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available.
They say on TV that us little guys are the company's pride and joy, and they're right, too.
Wow, you guys are still here? I'm honestly surprised. So we still got a bit of copper left in that island.
Warning. Production breakdown. Inefficient trading route. No goods available.
So in the end I wanted this to be a tycoon campaign, and I'm now basically making an eco campaign out of it. Well, it is how things are, right? And now we can truly have a shit ton of engineers.
There is nowhere in the world as beautiful as here.
Why do they upgrade over there? That is a bit
nowhere in the world
very
as beautiful
weird.
as here.
That is something that 1404 definitely did better. Well, okay then. Then let's have several smaller islands
No goods available.
in our skyline.
Construction opportunities expanded.
If I would have to create a logic for the automatic upgrade,
Transport of goods.
I would base it always on the highest tier public building. Oh, by the way, we got money that we are soon going to spend. That we have to spend. How much copper do we have here on that island? 10,000, yeah, that will do for a while. Maybe we can get a more positive eco-balance. Increasing our production bonuses as soon as the copper here runs out.
Inefficient trading route.
I mean,
No
we could
goods
then place
available.
two more monitoring stations, which means plus 80 eco-balance.
Additional buildings now available.
So, what did we get now? Okay, service bots and the shield generator. How much energy does it eat, by the way? Okay, so
Transport of goods on trading
if I
route.
want to give us a
Negative.
very hefty increase in eco-balance, so that we have better production better production in our fields and farms and everything else, then I guess it is time to build a proper ozone maker. One, 2, 3, 4. I can get rid of that. And instead of that little weather control station,
Transport of goods on trading route. Negative.
so and how about
Warning.
we build
Production
another
halted.
one? Well, would you look at that? Running at 146%. Nice.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available.
And we could go for the same here if we want to further increase our fruit plantation production. Which might be the case. We could use this island here for our dairy production. That actually sounds like a plan.
Construction opportunities expanded.
Though, what did we now unlock? Ah, the river sewage treatment plant with plus 300 eco balance.
Inefficient trading route. No goods available.
Oh yeah, and from now on we can switch daytime. Oh, so gloomy. Looking quite good, actually. Oh yeah, let's switch back to normal daytime. Okay then, so we now have an extreme amount of population. And we now have to go through if it all is enough. I actually hoped we could get a higher
Warning. Production
ship
halted.
count for that. But well. Okay, so let's go through. We have equal workers 800 for that. 2 fishing huts are enough. That is covered. Equal employees 1470 for that. 5 huts are enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2200 engineers. Make it 4 huts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And executives, 1,000 for that we need another 2. 1, 2. Okay. Then, time to go through the same for the tycoon stuff. So, we need for that 2 fishing huts. Plus another 2. Yeah, that is covered. That is completely covered. That's nice.
Transport of goods on trading route. Negative.
So, yeah, shut up. So we have now a couple of tea plantations running with on peak performance. So supply, we would need 1.5. Yeah, that is covered for the workers. For the employees, we would need 5. That is covered. For tier 3 we would need 5. That is also covered. For the executives we would need 2. Yeah, that is... Actually one of these layouts running at this efficiency is enough. So let's make some space. So in theory this should just be enough. We'll see how it develops. So, now comes tier 2. That is going to be interesting. So let's start with the health food, of which we have 6 facilities. Yeah, they're going down a little bit. So we need for the employees 2.1, something like that. Around 2.5 of T3. And around 1.5, yeah, that is clearly more than enough. I mean, in regards of our farms, but we will need another
Inefficient
production
trading
facility.
route. No goods available.
Or maybe 2. But yeah, we are definitely having more than enough rice and more than enough vegetables. We can even get rid of some of those here. I mean, to supply 8 of these fertilities, we would need 16 of these. But since each of these is running at 150%, meaning those are actually 9. Those are already producing at a capacity of 18.
Warning. Production halted.
So that should do the trick. I thought I would have to increase my production, not decrease it. Communicators, yeah, that is going to be a bit special. Also, I don't know by how many percent we actually decreased the consumption of it. So in theory, I would need
Inefficient
3
trading
for the
route.
employees,
No goods available.
another 3 for the engineers, and 1 for a bit more than 1 for the executives. So I would also need a bit less than 3 for the employees and engineers. So I would roughly need 7. That is actually fairly okay. So unless our numbers go down, I'm not going to increase here, and our numbers are not going down because we would need 7, but we have reduced. But I mean, I guess that means at least 10% or something like that, because it's a bonus that we need to feel. And that makes us jump straight to T3. So, pasta dishes. That is now a bit of a moment of truth, because apparently we are not producing enough. That means our engineers are unhappy. And those guys are unhappy as well. Okay, so pasta dishes. Wow, that is a lot. To say the least. Okay, we can supply 4. Will that be enough? Only if we keep it locked for the
If you
executives.
ask around, you'll see we're not doing so badly.
What I am definitely going to do, we are overproducing on corn
Inefficient
and...
trading route. No goods available.
Yeah, shut up, Eve. I'm well aware of that. So as we can also see in this mission, or in general in this chapter, it is extremely eco-balance focused. It forces you to use that system. I mean, which is ultimately the end game of Anno 2070. Huh, I could even already build the Laser Center Foundation. Okay, so here for pasta dishes. So, to supply those, I would need how many corn farms? 12? Well, I'm at 6. We're running at 146%. That means I have to increase the production. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I already mention how much I love the soundtrack of this game? It is just great. Sometimes a little bit too much.
No goods available.
But overall, great atmosphere, great storytelling. I like the atmosphere of Anno 2070 is, well, the eco-balance is positive. Also, what I had to note, I was always hating a bit much on the atmosphere being so cold in this game, and it turned out, yeah, a lot of that was actually caused by my screen. Because it had very flat colors, but now that I have different screens,
Warning.
it looks way
Production
better.
breakdown.
Okay, so, and you will also get a bit more flour, I mean a bit more durum wheat. That should now definitely be enough. We need 12, we have
Inefficient
8,
trading
running at roughly
No goods
150%. That's good. But I might have screwed myself over by destroying these vegetable fields. I might have needed those. Totally forgot that I need vegetables here as well. So I guess it's time to rebuild. So we end that work set. But I might need a bit more vegetables. So that should hopefully be enough. Well, we will see how the vegetable situation will develop. Okay, next one. Health drink. Which I also totally screwed us over with.
Warning. Production breakdown.
So for the engineers, we need around 3. For the executives, we need around 2. Well, actually a bit less, but... but you get the idea. Yeah, we are not at the running at the capacity that we should. Okay then. Yeah, this is going to be our new dairy farm island. So that we can remove those dairy farms and create more health drinks. But that is going to be something for the next episode.
Warning. Production breakdown.
Now I'm just going to crank up the eco balance as much as possible. Would it fit in here? Not really. Okay, so now we also got here positive eco balance. A really positive one.
Warning.
Cranking up our fruit
Production
plantation
halted.
production. Yeah. That will then all be exported to here. Meaning I will also have to add that one to the building mats trade, right? Let's hope the game doesn't block me from demolishing. Because dairy farms are somewhat actually unaffected by the eco balance. Something that always struck me as weird. So, goal for the next episode, increase our health drink production, produce the necessary amount of colossi for that little quest. And then we are done with the mission. I know that then a script event is most likely to happen. I mean, I know which one already since I played the campaign in the past. Oh yeah, so pasta dishes are on the rise. Yeah, actually everything is going quite well, I dare to say. I am happy. So, we already created a thumbnail.
Warning.
Let's stick with that one.
Production
And yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If yes, please consider giving this video a little thumbs up as a little positive feedback for me. It would make me happy, and also it helps the channel grow. And yeah, if you have any direct feedback, questions whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all, and of course feel free to join our community Discord, for which you'll find the invitation link in the video description down below. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.